So a while back there was that furore over that YouTube star Logan Paul, or Paul Logan, or whatever way around his name goes, who came to Japan and just completely acted like an absolute tool, like misbehaving himself at a Shinto shrine, such as the one I'm in front of at the moment. And he was throwing fish at people or something, and sticking a fish on a car, and just anyway, I winced as I saw it, I didn't see all of it. But sadly, just before this sort of whole, the trouble of travelling because of Corona, I was in a convenience store, 7-Eleven, Konbini as they call them in Japan. There was these two frat boys there. It was only midday, but they were already a bit looped on beer, I guess. And they were just being loud, shouting at the staff, and they were obviously encouraged because the staff were sort of giggling. So these guys were just getting more and more louder, and they start, "Hey buddy," to me, I was like, "Oh, hello." "Hey man, cheer up man, why is this?" They don't get it. The staff are giggling and stuff because they're embarrassed. That's how they react. Some Japanese. It's not, they're not, applauding you for being, fantastically witty and, "Oh, look at the amazing foreigner." They're just embarrassed and they want you to go away. And so if you come to Japan, please try and behave yourself and just act like you would in your own country, or hopefully you'd act better in your own country. The Japanese are known for their restraint, their self-control. So, a lot of foreigners, they basically act here, they would not dare to act in their own country because, to be honest, not to put it too fine a point, they'd probably get a thump if they bathed, back in their own backyard. In Japan, Japan's kind of, there's a sort of way of dealing with the foreigner. It's to make your stay as smooth as possible, and you sort of come out the other end, go around marvelling at Japanese politeness and, the neatness of everything, and the self-restraint and self-control and all that sort of thing. So it's kind of, your stay is already decided for you how the Japanese are going to interact with you. It becomes a different ballgame if you stay in the length of time you live here. So don't have your head turned by the, "Oh, you're a foreigner, that's so cool" and stuff, because it's BS. It doesn't mean anything. And if you do have your head turned by it, maybe you want to not be so easily fooled. So if you come to Japan, just keep repeating, please just behave yourself, because also when people like Logan Paul or that go away, it's us that are stuck here that are left with the fallout. And there is a fallout, and you kind of represent your country, and it's the foreigners that have to stay here long term that kind of have to deal with the thing, because we're all sort of grouped together a lot of the time with this one word gaijin. So especially if someone high profile comes over and acts like a complete fool, then we're stuck with the as I say, the fallout. So if you come to Japan, please behave yourself and don't be a jackass.